Students who need loans for university are being encouraged to get their applications in early
so
they don't miss the deadline. But figures seen by the BBC suggest that the amount they have to pay back could be double what they borrowed.
Wouldn't have paid the debt off, and they would have paid more than twice as much as they borrowed.
Fear when all this began that some young people would be put
on that level of debt
by
in
the
order
scale
to
of
get
the
to
sums
sort of
of
better
money
future,
that
I
you
suppose.
start your working life. You need to do it, and it'll be worthwhile.
Welcome to Broken Promises. I'm Wiley Queenan, and today we shall be exploring the continued effects of student loans and whether or not they have a lasting impact on the finances of university students. It is a common held belief that coming to university will leave you financially struggling. However, this is not true. I go to university. My brother, my mother and my father have also come to university, and none have been left financially struggling. So why is there this myth? Well, today I'm here at Anglia Ruskin University to hopefully bust this myth, solve the questions, and hopefully give you the correct information that you need.
When I was deciding to go to university, the whole idea of debt never really affected me or my decision. I have a brother who recently left university and he was never in any financial debt. And since I left university, I've come into a job where I'm earning around £25,000 a year and I'm only paying around £30 a month, so it's really the debt really is insignificant to me at the minute.
In recent years, the amount of people applying for university has been declining. In 2013, university applicants reached a massive 558,000. However, compared to the 570,000 of 2010 and the 583,000 of 2011, we can still see a clear drop. A drop that many blame on student loans. Education does not seem to be the deciding factor when university hopefuls are making their biggest decision. People no longer put their education first. Of course they don't. Universities no longer have this clear main label of education, but instead one of debt. And this is deterring far too many students. When at university, you receive a yearly loan of around £9,000, and once finished at university, you're expected to pay it all back. However, what people seem to forget is that you only have to start paying it back once you earn over £21,000 a year. Even at this point, what you are paying back is so minuscule that it will rarely affect your finances, and all debt remaining is even wiped after 30 years. So the question we will be asking and answering during the show is whether these university loans actually harbour as much damage to your finances and your kids' finances as some would lead you to believe, and whether university is a risk worth taking.
I wish we could return to the days when students didn't have to pay for their tuition. Unfortunately, that's unlikely to change. Tuition fees are on the rise. However, it is manageable. Your average student earning £25,000 gross per annum would pay £30 a month in their national insurance contribution, direct at source. They probably wouldn't even notice it had gone. And most students seem quite happy to pay for their tuition, especially if it's a subject they really love and enjoy. In my experience, particularly since 2012, the introduction of high fees and fee loans just had students shop around for the best possible loan and for universities where they felt the fees were manageable. Of course, it's also down to the fact that students are living in England. There are regional differences, of course. For example, a student living in Wales, they'll have about £5,000 paid towards their fees as a non-repayable grant. So the fee loan's reduced to about £4,000. At open days, we advise students to do their research about the course in university because it's a big decision and it shouldn't be taken lightly.